Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Varshit, Anubhav, Kritvik. In Sunday test, children? Doubts in any doubt in Sunday test?
No, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yeah, any doubts in Sunday test, children?
No.
No? Okay.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please share your doubt, Nana, Meghana.
Ma'am, in the 14th question, how to do this?
1 minute,
Mod
Meghana.
something.
We'll just a minute. I'll open the test. Your results, let me. Very good, Kritvik. Good, Nana. Kritvik, Varshit, Leshita, Meghana. Wow, super. Good. Kritvik scored 55 full. Congratulations, dear. Very good. Great work.
Thank you.
And Varshit, Leshita, Meghana. Very good. Nana, Sai, Kritika. I don't know. I think Anubhav, did you write your test or not?
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. I was out of station. so
Okay.
I can't
I got your message. Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's regarding the same chapter, please. Varshit, multiple times disconnected. Why, dear?
Ma'am, net is fluctuating, ma'am.
Okay. Varshit is doing great work. Not Varshit, Harshit. Harshit or Varshit?
Ma'am, worship.
Okay. Meghana, we're having a doubt at 14th question. We will go with that part and then we can go back to our next chapter, children. Review test. Only one question by the student. It's not done. One minute, children. Where is the test? Where it is missing the Sunday test.
Ma'am, it's down. Yeah.
Yeah, Meghna, you can see better. The mean of the factors of 24, right? First, you have to find out all the factors of 24 better. What are the factors of 24? 1 into 24, so 1 and number itself. 2 and 12 is 24, 2 12s are 24. 3 8s are 24, 4 6s are 24. These all are the factors of 24. Once you are getting the factors, what you should find out? You should find out arithmetic mean of your factor. That's you know very well. You know very well. Once only this part you need to do first. If you know this, factors of 24, Nana. What are the factors of 24? Meghana? Meghana, are you there, ma? Yes, Meghana, are you there? I cannot hear Meghana voice. Yeah, Meghana, 24. Factors of 24, 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3, 8s are 24, 4, 6s are 24. These all are factors of 24. Now, what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Now, for these numbers, you need to find out arithmetic mean by that. You know this sum of all observations by number of observations, right? Meghana, please put a word thumbs up, or else through chat box you message me. I cannot hear your voice better. I cannot hear. Meghana, some mic issue, I think. If you understood, please put a message through chat box. Mom, yes, I can. That's all right, children. Any other topics are there in this bar graph we need to discuss, right? Till here it is completed the part. Any doubts, Kritvik? Kritvik?
No, ma'am.
No. Shall we go with our
Ma'am, I brought the graph paper.
graph? Very good, very good. Today we will do more. Yeah. Ma'am, actually, 5th and 2nd one, they got changed one. Check my result. Okay. Okay. What something she gave? Actually, the 5th and 2nd one, they got changed. Okay, okay.
Ma'am, actually, I put them the second one as median only. I don't know how did it get to change like.
No, but other students completed, Ritika. That's maybe sometimes system problem. Due to slow network, you can face such a difficulties. But please, if you have any doubts, please let me know. Leshita is there in the classroom. Leshita? Yes. Okay. All right, children. Today we are going with the representation of data through bar graph, pictogram, and pie chart. These are different ways of representing data. Data can be represented in why we should draw bar graphs, children? Is it why we should do bar graph or pictograph or pie chart to represent the data?
Ma'am, to
If you are noticing in your IPL matches also, in the middle they give some bar graph, yes or no? Sometimes they give particular, what is that, circular graph. These
ma'am,
are different.
yes, ma'am, to
Line
show
graph.
the
Sometimes they are giving line graph. Why? Why, children?
ma'am, to show the score of the month.
Very good. To show the details very easily, to access, to understand more easily by looking only. By looking the bar graph, you can assess which subject I scored very high marks, which subject I scored very less, and which player is a perfect player, which player is doing well, more better than this, which player is doing little slow, weak. Not only particular concept, many ways. Application part is very vast, children, in for bar graph. Bar graph, that part we will see today. To draw the bar graph, there are 4 criteria you need to remember. First one, title of your bar graph. Make the points, children. First point is title. Title is very important. Title, if you are able to write the title for your topic, you can score half mark or 1 mark. Sometimes they will give 1 mark also. Title of the bar graph. Yes. Next. Once title is over, what is the second one? Scale. Point number 2, scale. Scale is more important. First one is title. Second one is scale. Third one is drawing bars accurately. How to draw bar graph. Whether you are doing bar graph correctly or not, that's more important, children. This class we will see all the points of your chapter, like a bar graph, how you supposed to draw through. I will take my graph sheet. Okay, see here. This. Damn sure you will get 4 marks in your examination, children. Bar graph, definitely they will test you in the exam. Sometimes reading bar graph is given. Sometimes you are going to get directly a drawing bar graph. See, first one is, what is the first step? I said, children, first one title, second one choosing scale, third one how drawing bars, fourth one accurate. For accuration of your part, you can get the marks. Now this is a question here, example. We will go with the first example. There are 200 students of 6th and 7th classes were asked to name their favorite color, so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. To make this color of school building, they are making a survey. The class 6th and 7th class were asked to name their favorite colors. In that scenario, what is given to decide the, okay, that's okay. The result are shown that following table, the data is given. Favorite color of 6th and 7th students as a red, 43 students, green 19 students, blue as 55 students, yellow as 49 students, orange as 34 students. Now, ask the following questions to help the bar graph. Answer the following questions with the help of bar graph. You need to draw the bar graph. First, what is the title we can choose for this bar graph, children? Let me go with, I will draw on the. Yeah, give me a minute time, children. 1 minute. We will take first given data, red, green, blue, yellow. Four points you need to remember. First one, title. Second one, scale. First one, title. What is the title we can choose for the given data, children? By reading all these questions, what is the title we can choose for this?
Ma'am, the favorite color.
Favorite color of 6th and 7th class students. 6th and 7th class. Favorite color of class 6th and 7th. Now, this is title. For this title, you will get one. Sometimes they will give 1 mark, or sometimes probably the rubrics are half mark, children. Now, scale. Scale, you have 1 mark again. What is scale? By looking this data, this data is about between 0 to 60. If you see, 19 students, 55, 49, 34, 43, these all are number of students. So on x-axis, y-axis, what is the scale we can choose? On y-axis, scale on y-axis. Scale on y-axis, 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter means one small box, children. In your graph sheet grids, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. 10 students. This is the scale. If you are able to do scale correctly, you will get 1 mark, children. Now you are going to get 1.5 mark. Choosing the title for half mark and scale 1 mark. Now rest of 2.5 mark for your graph, drawing bar graph. First, what you have to do, children, you have to draw x-axis. X-axis is nothing but horizontal axis is x-axis. Horizontal axis is x-axis. And y-axis is vertical axis. Y-axis is vertical axis is nothing but y-axis. You can name it, children. Yes, you can name it as x and y-axis. This is a sleeping line, or you can take it as a x-axis. And a standing line or vertical line, we can call it as y-axis. The meeting point of x and y-axis is nothing but origin. This is 0, children, O. We can call it as origin or O. Now on x-axis, what we will take a favorite color. Favorite color. On y-axis, we can take a number of students. Number of students. Number of students.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, please, Anubhav.
Ma'am, if we don't give the arrows, then it will be wrong for the graph.
This part, that's nothing but extension. We can extend further. If you are not keeping arrows, also not an issue. Why? Because your limit, your limit of your graph. Because in your data, you know the limit. That's why not an error beta. You can do. Both are correct only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
That means you can extend further. You can extend. If you need, you can extend. That's all. That is the inner meaning. Now,
Okay,
meeting point till this part, if you are doing 1.5 mark, children, x-axis and y-axis, if you are representing and marking origin, it's half mark. Total, you are 2 marks. Now, this is the rest of the part, 2 marks. What is the rest of the part? You can see the data. Red color, green color, blue color, orange color. Red color. Red color. So now you have to mark 1 centimeter equal to 10 students, right? Each and everywhere you have a grid, children. One box you have to. I'll just not take, like I'm taking as a uniform 1 centimeter uniform distance. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Right. 1 centimeter here we are considering as 10 students. Come on, Rao. One small box is nothing but 10 students. Again, 10 plus 10. Till here, this is more 10. 10 plus 10, 20.
Ma'am, 20.
20 plus 10,
Ma'am,
30.
30.
30. 30 plus 10,
40.
40. 40 plus 10,
50.
50. 50 plus 10,
60.
60.
60.
If you want, you can, because my data is near to 55, that's why I stopped. If you
Ma'am,
want more,
70.
you can extend 70, like that you can extend. Now coming to red. Red color, how many has a favorite color? How many students has favorite color? 43. Where is 43 children? You have to see 40. Then small boxes you have to count 1, 2, 3. So 43 accurately here 43. That is also more important. How you are taking that part is also more important, because see children, if you are taking uniform bars means the width is the same in, suppose here you are taking 1 centimeter as a width, here too you have to take only 1 centimeter width. Here too you are going to take 1 centimeter width. So it is 43 students. You can represent a red color as 43 students. Yes. Now next color. What is the next color in your question? Green. Green, how many students favorite color? 19 students. Yeah, go with green, 19 students. I'm taking as a green color. 19 students. 19 means where you will get 19 children. You will get below 20. Below 20 small. One small line below 20. There is a small line you can check. There you have. Now where you have to place that small, same gap you have to leave here to 1 centimeter means one box only you should leave. Don't leave more than that. So 19. So here it's a green color as a favorite. 19 students. Yes, approximately true, right, children? Can I reduce little down this part? Yes. Now you have to draw accurate drawing, children, because I am doing little here, but you have to use your pen and pencil to draw your accurate count. How many students favorite color green? 19 students. Go back to your next part, children. Blue color as 55 students. Blue color as 55 students. Where is blue color 55? 55 means exactly in between 60 and 50, which is in between 60 and 50 is blue. So approximately I can take here as a blue color. So where I can take from, but in your you have very ruler with you, you can draw more accurate than me, children. Now the distance is same, uniform distance you have to place, children. That's more important, because if you keep 1 centimeter gap means 1 centimeter gap only you should place. 55 students as blue color. 55 students favorite color is blue color. So 55 students. Same way you can extend further the rest of the part, children. Yellow 49. Yellow 49 means 49 is below 50. So I think yellow color is 49. Exactly 50 below, children. I think here small one line. If you take this is 50. Yes. Uniform bars are more important. You can take uniform bars to draw here. Right. It's 49 centimeters. Okay, 49 students like as a yellow color. This distance should be uniform, children. Here one box distance means here also one box distance only. Here also one box distance only. The width of your this part is also same. This is one, the width means this. This is also uniform. It should be uniform. Uniform means the same distance. Orange has 34. Orange has 34 students. Orange has a favorite color. Orange as their favorite color is 34 students. 34 where it falls.
Their favorite color as orange.
Yeah. So orange as 34. Where you will get 34 children? 30 above 4 small lines. You can count like 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
So this is approximately somewhere here 34.
Ma'am, from tomorrow we need to get our bar graph. I mean,
I told previous class only, beta, you can take your graph paper and be ready today. If you are available with your graph sheets, you can. 39.
One book, ma'am. We need to have 2 books.
You can use your world book also, children, not an issue. Because when your school starts anyway, you can write in your notebook in your new graph sheet. So here, last year graph sheet, if any extra part pages are there. Okay. This is about your graph sheet, children. You can see all the places, the distance is same. Whatever distance here, the same distance. That is one thing. And second, the width of bars also uniform. Length should be depend on anyway. Width should be same, children. Length should be depending. Now by looking this bar graph, which color is favorite? Which is the most favorite color of 6th and 7th class?
Blue. Blue.
Which is the least favorite as?
Green.
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 Yeah. That's why graph sheet is more important, more easy way of representing, more easy way of taking. By looking only you can answer all this. Now you can see the which is the most preferred color of the which is most preferred color and least preferred. So already we discussed how many colors are there in all. What are they? How many colors are there in all and what are they?
5 colors, ma'am. Red.
5 colors. What are the red, green, blue?
Green, blue, yellow, orange.
Orange. Now that's the questions given in this. Not only those questions, children, sometimes they may ask, what is the total number of, how they can ask, because the difference between favorite color is most favorite as 55 and least as 19. What is the difference between most favorite and most least favorite colors? Means you can do subtraction. They can ask multiple questions on these, children. What is the thing? The first thing you have to title is first point. Second point, choosing scale. Third point is drawing x-axis and y-axis. And fourth one is right, accurate way of doing your bar graph. Like uniform width of the bars and distance between uniform and lengths of bar graphs depend on your question, children. That's not it should not be same. See here the length is 43, here 19, here 55. That depends on your data. Length is depending on your data, but width is uniform. Width and distance between the bars should be uniform. Any doubts, children, in bar graph? Any doubts in bar? No. Because that's more important, children. You can see here the question here. Ajay, Bali, Deepti, Geetika, Hari, Fayaz. These are the students. Gives their total marks out of 600. They can mention the scores of these students out of 600, 450 Ajay scored and Bali scored 500 out of 600 and Deepti scored 300 out of 600 and Fayaz scored 360 out of and Geetika 400 out of Hari scored 540 out of 600. These are the student scores. Now, this to draw the bar graph, to represent the data on bar graph, what is the first one point is title, right? Title of the bar graph. What is the title we can keep here, children? What is the title? You
Ma'am,
can
marks.
Ma'am,
select
marks
the
were
title.
obtained by
Marks
students.
obtained by 6 students out of
Hmm.
600.
Marks scored by the 6 students of 600. That's one way. Or any other way? You can take your own choice. Children, title is accurate, approximately related to your content. That's more important. Okay, fine. What is the scale? You can see by looking the scale. It is everything is multiples of tens. And is it multiples of tens or hundreds?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. So what scale we can take here?
Ma'am, 1 unit equals 1.
One small 1 centimeter is equal to
1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters.
no. No, I'm not asking
So,
conversions
it
better.
equals
Sai Kritika. Graph sheet, you have to 1 centimeter means 1 grid. 1 grid should be equal to
10 small like
sorry, 10 if you take how many? There is a 540 is the highest score. 54 times you should draw. 54 boxes is not available in graph sheet. Sorry, we cannot take as a 10 marks.
Ma'am, 100 marks. 100.
Very good, Varshit and Kritvik, very good. 100 we should take. So, if this case, first one is title. What is the title you can choose? Scores of 6 students. Huh? Scores of 6 students. Scale. Scale means one small sentence. Scale on y-axis, beta. Y-axis. So 1 centimeter is equal to 100 marks. 100 marks. Once it is over, next step you have to draw your horizontal axis and vertical axis. Horizontal axis is nothing but x-axis. Vertical axis is nothing but y-axis, right? Right. That's y-axis. So you have to represent with the x-axis and y-axis. So we are taking on x-axis. Meeting point is nothing but origin O. Meeting point of these two axes. And on x-axis, what we are taking, children? Students, different names of the students. On y-axis, what we are taking? Marks of the students. Marks of the students. Come on, children, once you are able to do, then what is the next one? You are going with the back of your data. 1 centimeter is equal to scale. Y-axis 1 centimeter means one small box in your grid sheet. Grid sheet means graph sheet, Nana. So 0 to 100 marks. 200 plus 100 is 200. Then 300. Then 400. Then 500, then 600. This is the highest score. You can stop. Now, out of 600 only. Who is the name of the Ajay is 450 marks. Ajay is the student. He scored 450 marks. 450 is exactly lies between, where is 400 and 500. Exactly lies between 400 and 500. So we are going with Ajay is a student who scored 450 marks. Ajay's score is how many? 450. This is data regarding to Ajay. You can write Ajay. Or else you can write here also, children. Ajay data. Next, what is next? Next is Bali. Bali scored 500. Exactly 500 means more 50 marks than Ajay. So Bali scored 500. The distance uniform distance you should maintain, children. It's more than 500. I should adjust to 500. Yeah, this is who scores. So this is the student
Bali.
Bali. Right, children. Same way you can take other students also. This is the score of Bali. Bali. If you want write here also, you can write nothing wrong in it. BALI, right? BALI, Bali. Next, the same way other students. Deepthi scored 300. Where is 300? 300 is here, approximately here. So Deepthi scored 300. So score of Deepthi is 300. You can write a Deepthi like that. You can fill up all the scores, children. Deepthi. Deepthi's course was given. Next, Fayaz 360. Geetika 400. Fayaz 360 means it's exactly, you can take one small line as 10 children because sixth line you have to take. Almost there are a small 10 box. I think 360 more than here some part. Then Fayaz 360, Geetika 400. This is Fayaz. What is this? Fayaz only, right? Fayaz. That's way of representing is your version, children. You can do whatever the way is easy for you. You can Deepika, Geetika 400. 400 exactly here. Just above 360 you can take. Deepika, Geetika. Last one is who is left? Hari 540. Hari 540 means almost in between 500 and 600. 540. Hari scored 540. I'm doing approximately, children. You people can do with the ruler accurately. Hari. It's how much, children? It's Deepthi is 300. Right? 300, 500. 450. Now, based on this bar graph, you have few questions. Children, you can answer those questions. There is a question for you. What are the questions? Only drawing representing data is given, but sometimes they may ask some questions on the student who's by looking the bar graph, which student score more? By how much? Which student score more?
Hari 540 marks.
540. How much percentage of marks Hari scored? Suppose they gave how much percentage of marks Hari scored? How you will calculate, children? Suppose the
Ma'am,
question
I
is
think
asking.
Hari scored 90% of marks.
Very good. Well, let me see how you are doing. 540 out of 600 into 100. Very good. It's a 6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
6. 90%. Absolutely correct, Anubhav. Very good. It's 90% scored by Hari. Now my question is, which student scored least?
Deepthi.
Deepthi. What is the percentage of scored by Deepthi? 300 out of 600 into 100. By looking only, you can say, children, 600, 300 means half of. Half of means?
50, ma'am.
Ma'am, 50%. 50%.
Like that. Anything, children, question can be depending on the writer who is writing the question paper. They can ask some type of questions. Whatever the questions it is regarding to your class 7, they can test any concept, whether percentage they can ask, or else how much more marks scored than comparing with the Deepthi marks and Hari marks, how many more marks scored by Hari than Deepthi? The many questions, whatever the question you can, yes. Yes or no? How you can say how many more marks scored by Hari than Deepthi?
Ma'am, we can find the difference of that.
Difference of, very good, Kritvika. Yes, very good. Good.
Ma'am, 240 more marks.
Yeah, based on anything they can, whether they can ask percentage or they can ask the scores, which is least, which is highest, or whatever the question is given, you people is ready to answer the part. Yes, Leshita, correct, ma'am. Good. Any doubt regarding your bar graph, children? Bar graph, damn sure in your hands 4 marks. Damn sure, maybe either reading bar graph or writing bar graph or drawing bar graph. You have 4 marks in your hands. So any doubt regarding to bar graph? Choosing scale is more important. If once you are able to choose the scale, your task is done. Okay. Now I am going to ask the part of questions. Double bar graph next class we will see, children. Only today, only single bar graph we are doing. Now scale. In this question, what is the scale you can choose?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
1 centimeter. Ma'am, 1 centimeter.
We can.
In this question number 3, what is the scale we can choose?
100.
Ma'am, 10.
Oh, 100. How you get only small bar? How you can take 100, my dear?
Third one, ma'am.
This third one, question number 3.
Ma'am, 200.
The scale, Nana, Meghana, I'm asking
Ma'am,
about
10.
scale.
Ma'am, it is 10.
10, very good, Varshit, it's 10. 10 or 5, you can take if you have big bar sheet, you can take 5 also, but you can probably take 10 only because all are multiples of 5 multiples. You can take 10. If you take 5 and 2 also not.
Can we take 50 as scale?
No, ma, because the 50 multiples, it's not there. How you will, if you're supposed to take a 50 as a scale, how you will represent 95 on that? You can go with the 10 beta. That is 10 is accurate scale. Choosing scale is more important. 10. You can take. Now this question, double bar. This is double bar graph, not an issue. Okay. Next class we will see double bar graph, children. Please, today's homework is for you. Exercise 3.3. First 2 bits, no need to draw bar graph. You have to just read the bar graph and answer the questions. See, which of the most popular pet? These are the pets owned by the students of class 7. Dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters, and others. Students are this. Which is most popular pet of class 7
Ma'am,
students?
3.3, which
Cats.
one, ma'am?
Cats.
Ma'am, which
Cats
one
as
is
a
the
most favorite. How many students have dogs as a pet?
Ma'am, 8 students.
8 students, dogs as a pet. Yeah. How many students, rabbits as a pets?
Ma'am, 2 students.
Only 2 students. Very good. Like that, they can ask how many students, hamsters as a pets?
Ma'am, 5 students.
Ma'am, not
Ma'am?
6, 5, ma'am.
Ma'am, which one is the homework?
First bit, second bit, and first 2 bits you have to do in your textbook only because it is
A and
already
B
drawn.
or the first
Ma'am,
bit?
Only
Ma'am,
your homework today. Homework
second.
is today's
B or
homework
A?
is. No, please listen. Today homework is third bit. You can take your graph sheet. Third bit, draw in your bar graph. Take a scale as 10 centimeters as 1 unit.
Okay.
Scale on y-axis, take 1 centimeter. One small box is equal to 10. What is this? 10 number of students.
Ma'am, I have online textbook, ma'am, not real NCERT textbook.
Okay, then take from question from your textbook and write in your notebook the answer part. No need of drawing. You can see the questions. Just now how we are seeing, same way you can see and answer. Now same second bit. What is the second bit? About many books were sold in 1989, 1990, 1992. About how many books were sold in 1989? You can see this. Using scale, you have to take this properly and you can.
Ma'am, so first, second, and third.
First, second, third. First 2 bits, no need of drawing bar graph. Only third bit you have to draw. First 2 bits, you have to see the graph already given to you. You just see and answer the questions.
Okay.
Only third bit, you have to take your graph sheet, choose the title, draw the x-axis, draw y-axis, meeting point origin. Then you have to take a scale. Once choosing scale, you have to mark points on x-axis and y-axis. According to data, you need to draw neat, clean bar graph so that you can score full 4 marks for your bar graph.
Ma'am, in second, yes,
Second bit, you can see about how many books were sold in 1989, 1990, 1992. 1989, it is 100, 200, it is in between, but it is more than 50 beta, so you can take as 175. Okay, 175 because it is more than 100, less than 200, more than 150. So you have to take as 175. And about 1990, how many is it exactly half? No, more than 400, 475. 1992, it's 250 books. If it is very closer to half means you can take as 50 beta. If it is less than 50, you can take as 25. It is more than 50, take as 75. Okay. In that way you can do. In which year were about 475 books sold, about 225 books sold. Now you can choose 475 which year beta? In 1990. 1990 into 25, 225,
in
1991, 1991. Very good. Now, in which year were fewer than 250 books sold? Fewer than 250. Which year? 250. Fewer means less than 200, 250. Fewer than 250. Generally, Telugulo చెప్పాలంటే 250 కంటే తక్కువగా. Less than 250. Less than 250.
From 1989.
1989 is only 1 year, right? Is any other year?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You can see 1992. What happened in 1992?
Ma'am, it is like
It's 250.
Yes, it is 225. Exactly. I think around 225 only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can take which years means you can take 1989, 1992. Can you explain how would you estimate the number of books sold in 1989? How you are estimating? Because it is more than 100, it is less than 200, and
Mom, I think it's 175.
That's why. More than 150, it is less than 200. So we are estimating like 175. Okay, children, next class we will see double bar graph. Double bar graph is especially for comparison of term 1 assessment and term 2 assessment. Not only that, comparison of student 1 and student 2 marks, or comparison of last year and this year. Comparison, especially double bar graph, can be used for comparison of the things. Okay, children, we will do in next class. That's all for the day. If you have any doubts, please let me know your doubts. Meghana, Leshita, Kritika, please. Kritvik, Anubhav, Varshit.
Ma'am,
I think Varshit is very confident with the scale part also, and Abhinav too. Please, when you are choosing scale, especially students who are little doubt in choosing scale, you please go through the data. The data is representing in multiples of nearly tens, hundreds, or you can see whether it is in 100 multiples or 10 multiples. If it is 10 multiples, go probably with 5 multiples or 10 multiples, probably scale as 10. 50 multiples or 100 multiples, take as 100 as a scale. Sometimes you can use 1000 scale also, children, if the data is too large, like 1000, 2000, 2050, 3000, like that. You can take. That's depending on your data. Scale depends on your data. Anubhav, any doubts, dear?
No, ma'am. No doubt, sir.
That's all, children. Really, this is very easy and interesting too. You can easily score full marks in your graph sheet. Please practice that. Only third fifth, if you are able to do by your own, you can do the rest of the questions. If you are able to do bar graph easily, you can, next class we will see double bar graph. Tomorrow also, please, that means next class you can take your bar graph. Yes. Shall I start, children? Yes or no? Okay. My battery is also so low. That's all for the day, children. Bye. Have a good day, children.
Yes.
ma'am.